myself, I feel like I just fail every single day, but with God, I feel like I'm just crushing it. Welcome to Motherhood and Homemaking. Today we are going to be doing some cleaning, just tackling some of those daily tasks that I often talk about whenever I do my cleaning videos, sharing all of my tips and tricks for having a stress-free cleaning relationship with your home. So I hope you're ready for some cleaning motivation. If you are, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to join the family. I'm always sharing cleaning motivation, home organization, shopping hauls, grocery hauls, homeschool content, days in the life, anything that I think is helpful and relatable within the motherhood and homemaking sector, as well as some biblical homemaking. As a homemaker and a mom and a wife by myself, I feel like I just fail every single day, but with God, I feel like I'm just crushing it. So if you want to crush it too, again, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for all of the motherhood and biblical homemaking inspiration, which you will find here on this channel every single week. So anywho, let's go ahead and get into some cleaning. I hope that you guys are ready for some homemaking inspiration and some cleaning motivation, because I have both of those here for you today, as I am going to be sharing 7 daily highly effective habits of a homemaker to keep a clean and a stress-free home. So first, I'm just ironing my little apron here, because as a homemaker, this is like my work uniform. Nobody goes to work with a wrinkled uniform. So that's the first thing that I'm taking care of today. But then I'm also going to move on to cleaning my home. And while I'm cleaning, I'm hoping that I'll be able to inspire you and help you to be able to keep a clean and peaceful home as well. We know that keeping a clean and peaceful home is not going to happen overnight, especially because we're messing up the home every day. So that's why I chose to share just 7 things that we can do every single day to contribute to the cleanliness of our home. Having a clean home starts with just building some small, consistent, thorough habits and making sure that the family is in on it as well. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by the mess or just unsure of where to start, do not worry. I am here to help you, because keeping a tidy home is not about like spending hours every day cleaning. I have found that it's just about creating simple routines that can make homemaking more manageable and even enjoyable. Let's start off with a Bible scripture as always. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 27 says, "She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness." God never said that you need to be perfect in your homemaking skills, but He does encourage us not to just sit down and be idle. So the way that I like to apply this to my daily life as a homemaker is just figure out a few things that I can do throughout the day. That way I'm not like taking a full day off, because then the very next day is going to be a lot more for me to do. So as long as I have a few things that's going to keep me busy throughout the day, not so busy that I'm stressed and overwhelmed, but busy to where things are manageable, then I feel like that's the goal here, because God doesn't want us to be stressed and overwhelmed. So I think that that's also part of the reason why He encourages us to, do something every day and not just sit idle, because again, if we do, we are definitely going to reap the consequences for that the very next day, when it's just so messy that it's overwhelming and we are just like, we can't keep up, and that's just a constant form of stress. So the first daily habit that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is going to be the easiest one, and that's just to make your bed up every single morning. And yes, it might seem like a small task, but you'll be surprised the amount of people, and even myself, who have just gotten out of bed and said, I'm not going to make up the bed today. We're going to make up the bed so that we can set the tone for the rest of our day, because it instantly makes the bedroom look a lot neater. It gives you a quick win first thing in the morning so that you're motivated to get more done. And for me personally, it helps me not feel compelled to climb back into bed once I'm done with like homeschool cooking and things like that for the day. A made bed will bring a sense of order and peace that's going to help you start your day with purpose. Plus, it only takes a minute or two, but still has a big impact on how tidy your space feels, as well as how you feel about accomplishing the rest of your goals for that day. Even if the rest of your room isn't perfect, a made bed will definitely create a calm sense of accomplishment that's going to carry over into your day. Number 2 for my list of 7 daily habits of a homemaker is to do a load of laundry every single day, because laundry is one of those tasks that can pile up so fast. It's like a never-ending pile of laundry, especially if you have a lot of kids. So if we're not careful, that can definitely pile up quickly. So to avoid the overwhelm of mountains of laundry, just try to do one small load each day. Now, if it's just you or if it's just you and your spouse, maybe you don't necessarily have to do, because maybe you're not having as much laundry every single day. But if you typically are like me and you're like, where's all this laundry coming from? Just do a little bit every single day. Here is how you can make it a little bit easier, is just to start that load in the morning while you are getting ready for the day. Just go ahead and toss it in there and then switch it over to the dryer at lunchtime, and then just fold it and put it away in the evening while you are watching a YouTube video like mine, or watching your favorite television show, or even listening to a podcast. That way, in all three of those scenarios, you kind of just did it without thinking about it, so it doesn't feel, so stressful, and it's not as daunting. So by doing just a little bit each day, you'll keep your laundry manageable instead of spending an entire weekend buried in clothes, which is never fun, or at least not for me. Number 3 is to clean as you go. One of the easiest ways to maintain a tidy home is to clean up as you go instead of letting the messes pile up. Trust me, you are going to be so happy and thank yourself for this. Now, if you are just so tired and so busy and you just cannot do it, I completely understand. Trust me. But if you can get it done, just go ahead and just clean up as you go. Wipe down the counter while you're waiting for your coffee to brew. Wipe down the stove while you are in the kitchen, maybe cooking. If you spill something on the stove while you're cooking, just go ahead and wipe it up immediately. Put dishes inside the dishwasher instead of putting them in the sink. Unload the dishwasher first thing in the morning or at night as soon as the load is done. Hang your clothes up right away instead of tossing them on the chair. All of these little things will prevent the mess from accumulating, and it just makes deep cleaning so much easier when you don't have things all scattered all over the place. You can really get down to the nitty-gritty. The key is just to train yourself to take those small actions throughout the day rather than just letting things pile up. Number 4 is going to piggyback off of number 2. So remember how I said I do a little load of laundry every single day? Well, now I kind of want to help you out with that for number 4 and kind of encourage you, if you have the space, I think it's very helpful and beneficial to have a folding station. Folding station is going to basically encourage you to want to fold things up immediately. Now, if you have to put it inside of a bag, carry it up 2 flights of stairs like I typically have to, then you wanting to actually get it folded is probably not going to be your top priority. So if you can, create a laundry folding station where it's just a dedicated spot where the laundry gets sorted and folded as soon as it comes out of the dryer. Fold it while, again, listening to music or podcast or watching something, and basically you're just getting it done right away. It's like the first thing you do as soon as you take it out of the dryer, because I'm telling you, once you take it up those 2 flights of stairs all the way up to your bedroom, you're already tired just from walking up the stairs. And me personally, I easily get distracted. I've been and took it up the stairs and then found something else on the way up that I need to tend to. So number 4 is to just keep a laundry station. Now we're going to move on to number 5. This one is going to piggyback off of number 3. So number 5 on my list of daily habits that we can do to keep our home a little bit more clean is going to be a 5-minute evening reset. And I talked about this in my previous video. And this evening reset, it can be 5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes, it can be 15 minutes, whatever you feel to be motivated to. But the goal is to create a time frame that you think you can commit to every single night. So I say 5 minutes. That way, if you have an extra 5 to 10 minutes to make it 15 minutes, then that'll be a bonus. But that way you're not feeling like you have to clean for 10 to 15 minutes every single night. Create a 5-minute reset before going to bed where you just take a few minutes to tidy up the main areas of your home. Go ahead and just set a timer, challenge yourself, and just focus on doing things like clearing off the kitchen counters, clearing off the dinner table, putting away anything that's just not in its place. And if you didn't load some of your dishes from dinner into the dishwasher, go ahead and put those in there. Maybe do a quick sweep or a quick mop. Whatever you think is going to make the big impact for you in the morning. For me, it's definitely going to be putting those dishes inside of the dishwasher and doing a quick sweep or mop. So that typically takes me about 10 minutes every single night, but it just it just makes my morning so much easier. It makes a huge difference in how your home is going to feel when you wake up the next day. To a clean space that's going to set a positive tone for the day and help you start fresh without yesterday's mess weighing you down. Number 6 on my list of daily habits to keep a clean home is going to be the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is also another thing that I had talked about in my previous vlog, and that one is basically you just do the things that only take 2 minutes or less immediately instead of making things pile up. So every single day, just try to keep that at the forefront of your mind. If you know that there's something that you can do and it's only going to take you 2 minutes to do it, go ahead and just do it. Don't toss your coat on the banister or on the sofa when you walk inside the house. Go ahead and just hang it up. Don't leave your shoes in front of the door. Go ahead and just put them back on the shoe rack. Go ahead and just do those little things. Put your makeup back inside of a makeup organizer. Those little things are going to make a difference when it's time for you to do like a full clean at the end of the week. Trust me. Number 7 on my list for today, let's go with, because you guys, I have so many tips, so I never know like which ones I want to give you guys. So let's see. Number 7, I will say, is keep your high traffic areas clutter free. So some areas in your home tend to attract clutter, or at least in mine it does, like kitchen counters, dining room tables, especially us, we homeschool at our kitchen table currently, entryways like hallways. These are, for me, high track areas around our door where we're going in and out. These are the areas where I feel like clutter accumulates. We bring in our meal and we just set it on like a little shelf next to our door. We take our shoes off and we leave them on the rug without putting them away. We toss our coats on the banister. We put like packages in the hallway. There's just so much clutter that easily piles up inside of the hallway and near like the front door or the back door of our home. And then, like I said, again, the same thing goes for like the kitchen table and the dining tables. We're cooking, we're eating, we're homeschooling. Lots of things go on in there. So it is going to be highly effective to keep those clutter free if you can. So when we're focusing on those 2-minute or less tasks, focus it especially in those high traffic areas of your home. Instead of setting the meal on the counter, go ahead and sort it immediately. This has been a game changer for me. Instead of dropping shoes by the door, put them away. Instead of piling dishes in the sink, rinse and load them in the dishwasher, as mentioned before. When you consistently keep these areas tidy, your home will always feel more peaceful and organized, especially if that's normally the thing that's at the back of your mind saying, oh my goodness, why can I never keep this area clean? Think of what is it in your home that on a daily basis you feel like it gets messy on a daily basis, and focus those 7 daily habits on those areas of your home first and foremost, most importantly. The goal is to create a space that fosters rest, joy, less stress, and connection with your family. So making your days a little bit lighter and your weeks a little bit easier and less overwhelming is definitely going to contribute to the peace of your home, as well as the amount of time that you have to just truly connect with your family. So maybe you're thinking that this all sounds great, but you're going to be struggling with this because you struggle with consistency, and that's okay, because homemaking is a journey and not a destination. So some days are definitely going to be easier than others. Just take your time with it, one day at a time, because what matters most is faithfulness and not perfection. So if you know that in your heart these are things that you want to go at, just go at it full of faith. Faith in God that He is going to turn this around for you. And even if you mess up and it's not perfect, just keep that faithful heart, And if you miss a day or fall behind, just give yourself some grace. Start again fresh tomorrow, and remember that God sees and He honors your efforts. He definitely will. So again, a clean home isn't about having a picture-perfect space. It's about creating an environment where love, peace, and joy can truly flourish. So keep showing up, keep doing your best, and trust that God is working through you as you care for your family and home. And I'm going to say that again because I needed to hear this for myself. Keep showing up. Keep doing your best. Trust that God is working for you and through you as you care for your home and your family. So I hope that these 7 daily habits help you to maintain a cleaner and more peaceful home. And just remember that small, consistent actions lead to lasting change. Alright guys, with that we sum up today's video. I hope that you guys truly enjoyed this cleaning motivation. I hope that it helped you guys to get some things done around your home as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed that little voiceover, just sharing some biblical homemaking inspiration for you as well, because I feel like we could all really use it and we all really need it. But again, I hope that this video served you to be helpful. If so, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it, and it really does help me to reach more family. It also helps me to know what type of content you guys resonate with, what type of content you guys like. And again, if you are new here and you have not subscribed already, I feel like you should just go ahead and do it, because you've watched this entire video. At this point, you're just a part of the family anyway, so go ahead and hit that subscription button. And if you know anyone who could also use this type of cleaning motivation, go ahead and share it to your social media feeds, because again, that's also a great help, not just for me but also for the person that you may be sharing it with. But that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy homemaking.